Let's get it.
You know how it is when you got to get right.
Absolutely. I don't think it's my game.
Got to get right, dog. Let me mute this real quick. All right, man. Damn, well, I probably really should have made an announcement beforehand. Being at the gym and shit, yeah, I ain't really do no announcement. I probably should have. All right, man. Hey, if y'all just not entered into the building, man, first of all, what's up to everybody? Salute to everybody that's showing love right now that just tuned in. Hey, first of all, we're going to do a live stream. This is my guy. Y'all know who it is. Let me introduce the fella first and foremost. This is my brother. Y'all seen him before. I normally wear his merch. I don't got it on today. But this is my guy, Jeremy, over at House of Kollasus, man. Go ahead and get a little spill about yourself, my brother.
Hey, man. What's going on, y'all? My name is Jeremy. Hey, man, I run the channel House of Kollasus, man, where I talk about, fragrances, man, my passion for it. Honored to be a part of your live stream, but I think it's like our third or fourth one.
Yes, sir.
It's been going up, man. I appreciate you for having me on. I'm looking forward to talking what we're talking about.
Hey, yeah, man. We did a couple of them so far, man, and it's only going to get better.
Absolutely.
Starting off, man, just so y'all can kind of get an idea what we're going to be talking about today. We got 2 new fragrances here from Heads Parfums. So we're definitely going to be doing a first impression over these 2. And then after that, we're going to have a little fragrance Q&A. We're going to sit down. I know I did want to answer one of the questions that y'all had last week when it was talking about what is it like to start a fragrance channel and how we go about it. So me and Jeremy, we're going to touch up on that as well. But starting off, we're really just going to go over the Heads Parfums fragrance. We're going to dive into that, and then we'll do the Q&A with our spill about the fragrance, YouTube. We're going to go into all that for sure. Shout out to Joel. You know, Joel in the chat. Salute, fam. We appreciate you for stopping by. My guy, Flicky TV. Hey, he is becoming a regular up in here, man. I'm rocking with Flicky. Flicky always in there, and he got good questions, so we in there. Make sure that y'all drop those scent of the days. Make sure that y'all drop those scent of the days. Jeremy, fam, what was you rocking today? What you had on?
Today I wore Terrafi Brown.
Ooh, okay. Okay, there you go.
Terrafi Brown is what I wore for today. Obviously, it's more like that little tuxedo type of vibe. I kind of believe that this was a little bit more of a fresher take on the DNA. It's not as tobacco isn't like as dense and prominent as it would be in like a mustache EVP or the original, or even Suits. I enjoy it. I think it's underrated. I think it's more so a twist on the DNA as opposed to being like a carbon copy.
Like a 1-of-1 clone.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, man, I had on that Hayati. Al Maliki. This is what I rock with today. I'm just feeling it, man. It was one of those days I just wanted that rhubarb smoke, that Phantom DNA around me, but didn't want to use Phantom. So I rocked out with that one. Bro, first impression will be coming soon, fam. But all I can say is, dog, just look at how much juice has been used on this thing.
Is that the La Impression one you just talked to me about?
Yeah, bro, this is that La Impression, fam. And I'm telling you, dog, I've been wearing this like crazy, bro. Gas and trash will be coming because this is. But I ain't gonna lie, this is some gas, bro. Y'all need to go ahead and get this before the video.
Yeah, man. I need to get my nose on some. What's the original? La Mentite. I need to get my nose on that. I had a customer come in to my job maybe like maybe a week and a half ago. It was a gentleman came in. He was buying some. What was he buying? Some 1942? No, some Don Julio. He was buying some Don Julio. And I was just like, man, what are you wearing? And he was like, oh, this Louis Vuitton. And I'm like, that's not Ombre Nome. He's like, no, that's La Mentite. I'm like, oh, that's fire because I had never smelled the DNA. So I definitely gotta give me, a sample, or obviously I know I'm big into the clones, man. So I'll take me something like that. You give me 95%, 85% clothes, I'm cool. But it was a wonderful experience, I would definitely say.
Facts, fam. Sometimes those twists where they're like 85% close, sometimes those to me are actually better than some original fragrances because they take off. It's like Latapa Armand. They listen to what people are saying and they hear the
Mhm.
negatives that people don't like about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes they take those out. And that's why I don't know, but sometimes the twist just be a little bit better at times.
Honestly, I think twists are better than carbon copies in my opinion, and for the most part, from all the twists, in my opinion, tend to come off more fresher.
Yeah.
And fresher is always a better thing because typically when fresher fragrances come off the skin, they come off more aromatic. You still getting the for example, this, which is Vol Elegante. This is
Mm.
supposed to be their version of Naxos, but this is definitely more so a twist. You still getting that honey and the tobacco type of vibe, but there's a lavender note in here that kind of freshens it up, where it's
There you
not
go.
as a 1981X or the original Naxos. But I really enjoy this enough because of the freshness. I can't, excuse me, I can't wear 1981X and the original Naxos. I can't wear those in the spring or the summer. This is fresh enough where I probably could pull it off. I probably wouldn't, but it's still fresh enough where you possibly can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got if you really wanted to pull the trigger in the summertime, you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely gotta watch your sprays though. Definitely gotta watch your sprays.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, we got a lot of people up in here, man. We got a good amount of people up in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, let's see, my guy unscripted. Hey, I see you, brother. Hey, salute to you. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Fragrance Fraternity was wearing that L1212 Blanc O Intense. Okay, my guy, I see you.
Yeah, shout out to
Joel was
Fragrance
rocking
Fraternity,
that
man.
Paris Corner Raffaquette. I know I butchered that name.
Rafa Cat, that's the baby cat clone. I know that guy.
Yeah,
I know
that's
that
what
guy.
he's saying.
Yeah. Shout out to Fragrance Eternity as well, man. I know he's been on my channel too, showing love, man. So shout out everybody in the channel, in the chat. Greatness gang. My Kollasus family, man. Like I said, I don't like calling y'all subscribers, man. Y'all are family to me. So, and I'm a part of the Destined for Greatness family, the Greatness gang as well. So shout out to y'all.
Greatness gang, G.
Yeah.
Bro, I need to figure out something to do so I can do like a GG. I need to do something. I be wanting to do something with my hand when I'm saying GG, like greatness gang, but I be wanting to do something, but I can't think of anything.
Honestly, get you like a little emblem or something. Something you could probably put in the background or something. We'll chit chat. I got
Yeah,
that's my
yeah. You know,
my
we gonna get creative.
I can definitely give you some ideas for sure.
We gonna get creative for sure, my guy. All right, man. So if y'all just not tuning in, we're now about to get started. I know we was giving people a little bit of time to come in and drop their center today. Joel already got the chat going. Flicky TV got the chat going. My guy MGS, he in here. Danny in here. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. So the
Well,
first fragrance that we're going to be going over Harris Parfums is going to be Hurricane. Now this one is supposed to be, I think, cherries and some pineapple, like a lot of fruits in here. It's supposed to be resemblance to the Hurricane drink that you can get when you're in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. So I'm expecting it to be somewhat sweet in a way, dog. I'm expecting a lot of fruits and stuff.
so I will say that I've smelled these already, but I'm glad to be a part of the 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 experience, man. So I'm gonna let you spray first, and then I'm gonna go second.
All right, bet. So everybody see the bottle has Parfums, 50 mLs. Bro, I don't know. I've always liked their bottles. I always like Hez's bottles, man. Very nice.
And man, all I can say
Especially
about
very
that
minimal for somebody who just started their company. Very nice.
is simple is always good for sure.
Bruh.
Let me hear what you talk about, man. Let me see what you got going on today.
I can already smell a little bit. Rudy up top for sure, fam. Definitely Rudy up top. Oh. Bro, You know what thing? You know what this initially the initial blast hit me with? First of all, it is nice, but you know what that initial blast hit me?
I want to say it's a type of candy.
It's similar to a candy, but bro, this is if you've ever had those if you've ever done the California tree, the air freshener is in a can. They got a cherry one. And I normally mix that cherry and then I had a black ice in my car going at the same time. But that cherry vanilla, that cherry car scent, bro, this smells just like that, but in a fragrance. If you like that cherry car scent smell, you're gonna like this. This is nice, bro. This is a nice fragrance. Definitely, it's not overly sweet. You do get more cherry than I get pineapple. I don't get too much pineapple. You can sense it, but the cherry is the main factor from what I'm getting.
So from my experience, I get like this bubblegummy sweet, almost like strawberry lemonade Kool-Aid type of vibe. That's what I get. So like
I definitely get
house,
the Kool-Aid. I definitely get the Kool-Aid for sure.
Because it has a sugariness to it that I really do enjoy, and there's like this bubblegummy undertone. But I really, really like this, man. Definitely gonna be spring and summer. I feel like you can get away with it in the fall.
Yeah.
But I think spring and summer for sure would have been the best time for this. But he did an awesome job, man. He really did. To me, like I said, I get like this bubblegummy, fresh, aromatic, almost strawberry lemonade, Kool-Aid type of vibe. And I dig it for sure.
Bro, this is very nice, man. I'm rocking with this, man. Again, it's not overly fruity. You are correct when you said it has that not Invictus, but that bubblegummy type of DNA to it. Yeah. It does have that bubblegum DNA. Does this thing has to have like let me check the notes. Okay, so it does have rum, cognac, and gin in it. Because I was about to say it's rare that I've gotten a fragrance from his that isn't resemblance to some type of liqueur.
Liqueur.
Liqueur. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. This is nice, man. I'm rocking with this. It's not too fruity up top. And this is, and let me know your thoughts on this, but this is coming off as a fragrance that could be unisex.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Could be unisex. Sure.
Honestly, bro, it really does smell like a snack. Like you can kind of like I said, for me, strawberry lemonade type vibe, but I could also see like pink and red Starburst type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I kind of get. I get pink and red. Those are the colors that make me think about when I smell this. Yep. And then like another thing I could say about the sugariness of it, even though like I said Kool-Aid, that sugariness in this does die down a little bit. Then that bubblegummy aspect comes out, and you get that cherry and citrus type of combo.
Fam, I was literally just about to say that. Not the sugar, because you are correct. I am noticing that sugar aspect went away, but it hasn't even been 5 minutes, and I'm already picking up like that citrus cues. More of those citrus notes are starting to come out and take away some of that cherry fruitness that was in the initial blast.
Absolutely. And I think for me, like I wore Hurricane maybe since having it. Again, shout out to my family Heads Parfums. I wore this maybe 3-4 times since me having it, bro. It's really, really nice. It gets better on skin. Again, the way it plays on paper is how it plays on skin. And longevity on it, I wish was a little bit better. I get about 5-6 hours, but I enjoy it nonetheless. I think they did an awesome job, and shout out to Hez, like I said.
Shout out to Hez. Let me try the rest real quick because I only got 2 fragrances, so I can definitely try the skin and see if it's coming off the same way.
On skin, it's gonna come off a little bit more tart, at least on my skin. But go ahead, let me see what you're talking about.
Oh shit, it is tart. Okay, but that's not a bad thing because for me on skin, again, I don't pick up that cherry as much. The initial blast really does come off like that cherry California tree air freshener that I normally. It comes off extremely like that, but that tartness is there a little bit more. And honestly, I think I'm able to get the passion fruit more.
There's passion fruit in there?
Yes, it's passion fruit in this. And I think that that's because I wasn't getting as much passion fruit on paper, but on skin, it's definitely that initial blast of cherry, like quick blast of cherry. And then it goes into the passion fruit. And maybe a little bit of a pineapple-y smell. It's not the same as on paper.
Yeah, is it pineapple in this, or is it like grapefruit or Rhine orange or something?
So up top it has that cherry, passion fruit, pineapple, and orange. That's all it has in the open.
Okay. So that citrus to me comes off more like a mixture of that pineapple and that orange. It definitely, and the reason why I say that because I feel like that tartness has to come from something that's like citrus heavy, which I think citrus, or I want to say acidic in a sense.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but I think that would be more so like the orange, the rininess of the orange as opposed to the pineapple, because I feel like pineapple comes off more sweeter.
Pineapple definitely comes off sweeter, and I'm not getting too much of that pineapple sweetness in this, which I'm cool with, because I know a lot of people aren't that big of a fan of that. But at the same time, I'm not getting that cherry note either, which is something on strip we was getting a lot more of. I'm really getting that passion fruit. Yeah, I'm getting a good amount of passion fruit, fam, and a nice like citrus mix going on.
This is nice, man.
Yeah. This ain't bad, man. I'm rocking with this. I like it. I definitely think I like it more on skin now that I have it on skin. The strip was not bad, but the skin, when you actually get a true comparison of it on skin, it's nice.
On skin is gonna always be a better experience. So to our family that's out there, man, when you testing fragrances, you go to Macy's or whatever, use your skin. Use your skin. That's gonna be the best way for you to test your fragrance, man. Like, or test whatever that, because it's more so about that skin chemistry than anything. Paper typically brings out more citruses and undertones, whereas your skin gonna bring out the fullness of the fragrance. So, just a quick little heads up.
There you go, man. Dropping gems. And that don't mean go into Macy's and spray 12 fragrances on your arms. You know what I'm saying? Spray the strip a couple of times, see which ones you like, and then pick you one or two from those and then spray that on your skin. Don't walk around confusing people with 15 cents on your body. Please don't. Please don't.
Definitely not.
All right, man. Let's see what we got here. Have y'all bought anything from Dior? I want to smell that Ralph's Club elixir so bad. So check this out, y'all. We're going to do one more fragrance because we do have one more Blue Dog from Hez Parfums. After we go over this, then we're literally going to do a Q&A and we just going to let it ride out. We are going to answer a question about the fragrance community, but after that, we're just going to let it ride out. So definitely save y'all questions, or at least remember them, that way we can discuss them in a little bit.
I would say let's just go back to the beginning of the chat. Whatever questions that we probably skipped over, we just go through that. I got time, so.
Oh well, shit! Hey, he got time. We got time. We're gonna do it like that. Then I'm gonna scroll back up. So any questions y'all got, just throw them in the chat, and we're gonna make sure that we get to them. You know what I'm saying? Now, the second fragrance that we got from Hez is gonna be Blue Dog. Now this one, bro, hey man, Hez has some hell of a names for these fragrances. So this one, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what notes I should be looking for.
Again, my disclaimer, Brody, I have smelled this already. So I'm gonna let you go first.
Hold up. He sent me a. Okay, so I must be tripping.
What happened?
So, this is a sample. Bro, I got 3 fragrances. Hold on. Did
you get Banana Nut Banshee?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to experience that one too.
So now we're gonna be going over 3 of them because I didn't know that this one was in the box like this. So we're gonna be going over 3 fragrances.
Man.
So let's hit Blue Dog real quick. Let me move that to the side. We're going. I got another strip for Blue Dog just to be on the safe side. Now, hey, this one we really gonna see, cause bro, I want some. Oh. Bro, this one smells better than I already imagined, fam.
Tell me what you think, and I'm gonna give you my little synopsis. Tell me what you think.
I'm not. This is not a clone twist, none of that, but it is in that same ballpark. To me, especially in the opening, it's coming out very similar to that Lady Impression type of fragrance. Like I'm getting that herbal rosemary up top. I'm definitely getting some spices. It has spices in here too, but I'm getting a very nice green herbal scents. Like again, a lot of rosemary. I know it's rosemary in here. Cause that's becoming a scent that I'm starting to become very prone for, like very keen in on.
I can see the herbaceousness. I can see herbaceous, slightly green, aromatic.
Yep.
To me, I kind of get like this. I kind of get like I don't know if there's like cardamom or some type of sweetness that's in there. That's some undertones as well.
So okay, so in the opening you got rosemary, pink pepper, ginger, bergamot, and grapefruit. Now I can't say that I do get those citrus cues, but that
I do get the
rosemary.
green.
Huh?
Yeah, I do get the green. I do get that green.
Yeah, that rosemary right now to me is the main note that I can register off my head, and then after that it starts to get green citrus along the lines of like that bergamot type of citrus.
Okay.
Those spices I am able to pick up, but I'm not really getting that ginger spice. I'm getting similar to what you were saying, that cardamom spice. It's not rough. It's not rugged. It's a very like herbal type of spice. Very cardamom, softish in a way. Because it does in the mid. In the mid, this fragrance has marine, ozone, lavender, lily of the valley, cardamom, and tonka bean.
Okay, so I picked up on the cardamom because that's what's adding a little sweetness. So I'm getting like this green, herbaceous, almost like I said, nutty kind of vibe, which could be coming from the cardamom and tonka bean together. The aromatic nature of it, I think, is obviously spot on from the lavender, but I feel like this is one that kind of it doesn't play as well with my skin because it's not like as pronounced as I would like it to be. I have not worn this in the field yet to say like what's the compliment factor, what people are picking up off of my skin, but off of my wrist, it comes off faint. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. But we're basically picking up the same thing.
So part of me wants to try this on skin, but I seen Joel said the banana banshee is apparently the best one. And I only got one wrist left. But the way this blue dog is coming out, bro, I like this blue dog, man. I'm enjoying this because it has that herbal sense. I'm noticing that I'm a big fan of rosemary, those high quality aromatics, especially if it mixes together with the nice citrus. Like we said, this one already has grapefruit. This one has what else? Bergamot. So it has a nice amount of citrus going along with those herbal notes that helps amplify it and push it for a little bit. And then it has a nice spice too. Like this is a fragrance that I can rock with. Now I'm curious to see how it's gonna transition. But as far as that opening goes, I do enjoy that. Part of me wish that rosemary was amped up a little bit more.
It's for me personally, from my experience, obviously wearing it in the house and not in the field. I've worn it in the house majority of the times. I haven't worn it in the field. It's a great everyday gentlemanly type of scent. That's the kind of scent this is. It's a great everyday type of scent for sure. Kind of same like for me, like if I had to put in the lines of, it's kind of like I would say Blue Bayou is more like a nighttime joint, and this could be more for daytime.
Blue Bayou is nighttime?
To me.
Or hurricane?
No, I'm talking about Blue Bayou from the previous ones that we reviewed. Hurricane is
Oh,
definitely
Blue Bayou. My bad. I'm thinking about this one, Blue Dog. My fault. I'm like, wait, what?
yeah.
Okay, I can see what you're saying there. For yeah, Blue Dog is definitely daytime. If you have that Louis Vuitton let
Immensity.
MSA, you know what I'm talking about, the lay impression. If you
Yeah.
have that one, this is gonna be similar in that vein. Not a clone, not a twist, but as far as like how it comes off, this is very, especially in the opening, this is
Same
very much,
family.
yeah, very similar, fam. Not a clone, but it's in that vein. That's the closest fragrance that came to mind that it reminded me of. And I'm pretty sure it's because of that rosemary.
I haven't tried Impression, but I know the way you've been talking about it as of lately. I need to get my nose on it for sure.
Bruh, I'm telling you, it's gas. And then I just found, I'll talk about that because I literally just found the website that has like all of the old Fragrance World joints.
Uh-huh.
Bruh, less than $20. Less than $20 for the Bearcat satin oud one.
Uh-huh.
It's like less than $20, fam, and they still got a couple. So I'm definitely thinking about placing an order, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Somebody said something for you, Bodie. I don't know if you can see that at the bottom.
What it says, shout out to Jerry for telling me about Embrage enclosure. That meant, man. Hey, Joel. Look, man, you ain't gotta thank me, brother. I don't know how many times you put me on. Like you are definitely a godsend, my guy, and I appreciate you. I love you and I thank you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
my guy, well, man, if you have fragrance needs, that's the guy you need to talk to, man. But
For
yeah,
real,
man,
man.
a lot of people sleep on this one, man. This is a beautiful scent too, a Brage enclosure, which is their Enclave clone, man. This smells amazing, gently mint, dark. It's a hit for sure, for sure. Longevity is great. It's just an awesome scent too, man. And this one's really good too. And this is their Valor Night Iris, which
Yeah,
is
go
the
ahead and
black
show the
iris
whole
one.
line, big dog. Go ahead and show the whole line.
So this one's really, really nice too. But I will say that this is not gonna be for everybody, man. I've mentioned this. I got this in an upcoming video as well. This is a fragrance where it's 1 or 2 sprays, and that is it. And this is strictly fall and winter time.
So is
I
it
know
like
I
an
say
Old for
like,
Glory?
nah, this Ufo Glory is not on this level.
So wait. Would you take
Ufo Glory.
Old for Glory or would you take that one?
It depends on what we doing. Like, is
Nighttime.
it
Nighttime. That's all it is. Nighttime, fellas
okay?
out.
Nighttime fellas out.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go nighttime fellas out. Ufo Glory for sure. But
Okay.
nighttime special event, wintertime outside or something like that, like a date night type, not even a date night, but like a special occasion. This is a statement piece. This is a type of fragrance where I'm here. You know I'm here. You're gonna smell that I'm here. My sea eyes is gonna be around this whole room. You can't help but to notice me. This is that type of scent. This is a showstopper.
Man, hold on, bro, cause you hyping that man up, boy. You might as well be one of their salesperson. Look, what is that one? What does that one come off to you? Like, you don't gotta give me the note breakdown, but like, what do you get when you pick up that fragrance?
But what do I get?
Yeah.
Or how does it make me feel? Or what's the scent come off as?
What's the scent come off?
Bro, it is bold. It's bold, incense, green, iris. So it is an incensey, smoky, deep, dark, mysterious. Like for me, I like to basically it's basically Batman. It's the Batman of fragrances. You gotta wear it all black. I mean, black tux, clean
Woo!
cut, whatever. It's that type of scent, bro. It is a statement piece.
All black. You gotta be dressed up to the nine.
Man, it's that I'm telling you, that's that fragrance smells like Batman. If Batman had a fragrance, bro, that would be his fragrance.
My
It's
dog.
badass. It's sexy. It's alluring. It's enveloping. It's deep. It's dark. It's off the beaten path. I'm my own type of person.
Does it have
It's
like
not.
rose in it or something like jasmine? Any
No,
floral notes? What is it
no,
that
no.
what? How? I'm gonna just have to try it. I'm gonna just have to get my nose on it. I can
But
tell.
yeah, if I could, I got some. So
I'm gonna have to get my nose on it.
I got some decants, so I can get you some to you. These are
Ah,
10
my
mil.
dog, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been selling off some of my fragrances. Not selling them off, but I've been decanting out a lot of them to
There
a
we
lot of
go.
my Kollasus family members. Man, I've been blessing other people because as you see, I got so much. I gotta get this stuff off the shelf because my shelves are dusty. I gotta reorganize.
Hey, be like that, bro. Be like that. I ain't even tripping. You good?
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget, man. We got one more fragrance that we're gonna go over. Go ahead, drop that like, drop them. Make sure that you drop that like. Make sure that you hit the like button. We about to go ahead. We got one more fragrance because I did not know that it was 3 of them in here. So we got one
This
more
is my
fragrance, and then
favorite
we're gonna
one
go
too.
to a quick Q&A. We're gonna answer any questions that y'all might have. So if y'all got any questions, just type them in the chat. We're gonna scroll up and we'll get to all of them. Okay. But the last one that I got, which is a surprise for me, is
Before we jump
Banana
into this,
Bread Banshee. Now, I didn't spray my other wrist for a reason. I'm gonna wait this. Cause I want to smell Blue Dog on wrist. But we're gonna see how this Banana Banshee come off, and we gonna see, man. Cause they say I heard that this was supposed to be the best one.
it is. I'm stamping that.
Oh, this one's sweet. Oh shit. This one's sweet, bro. Hold on.
Smell just like banana nut bread.
Bro, it really does, fam. It smells just like banana nut bread.
And that banana is very prominent. This is so
Nothing is not too spicy, nothing like that. It is sweet. You can't get that banana bread type of sweetness in the opening.
wait till the dry down.
Almost smells like it has a little bit of a caramel type of sweetness in there. But even though it has this, it's still not overly sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's not too sweet. Put it like this. As much as it's coming off like a sweet woody scent, it's not in the same vein as like a rock bottom wood intense. It's not that sweet. Because when I think of overly sweet, I think of rock bottom wood intense. That fragrance is overly sweet for me. This one comes off mildly under that. It's not nowhere near as sweet. You definitely have, yeah, you got that banana bread type of sweetness. It almost smells like it has a faint citrus in there, but not much. Like, not much at all.
I can see where you say like the citrus because it does have kind of like a poppiness to it, so I can see that. But for me, I get like a strong banana nut bread, nutty. That caramel note that you picked, that you saying, I could kind of see that now. I didn't see that in my original impression of it, but I can see how you get that. The dry down on this is phenomenal though because it gets a lot more creamier. That banana, but that banana becomes an undertone, and the doughiness of it kind of goes away. So the more so it comes like to like a creamy banana type of vibe. This is really, really good. When I first smelled it, I was like, it brought me back to my childhood because like my mom used to, when we go to school, she would grab us a banana nut muffin. It was either blueberry or banana nut muffin. And mom always grabbed a banana nut muffin, even when I got into high school and I had me an orange juice and I was good to go. So
Yeah.
this definitely brought me memories.
So this got some nostalgia for you, basically.
Oh yeah, man. I love when fragrances kind of bring back memories and stuff like that. The same thing with Hurricane, man. Like my mom, well, growing up, my mom cooked a lot, and she used to always make like mix red and pink Kool-Aid, and that kind of gave me like this strawberry, lemonade type of vibe, and that's what I thought about Hurricane when I was growing up. So I love when fragrances kind of like make you look back. It's a beautiful experience for sure.
Big fact. You ain't lying. Whenever it can, it's always good when you can equate like a great memory to a fragrance, because then that just makes that fragrance even more special for you,
For
makes it
sure.
more memorable. So
For sure.
I definitely understand that. Now, look. I got a question for you, man. Cause I smelled banana banshee. It's cool, you know, it's cool. But I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie to you, fam. I think I'd much rather walk out with Bourbon Street, dog. If I'm gonna do something like date night, I'm gonna much rather throw on that Bourbon Street, bro. That bourbon, that sweetness, the vanilla, bro. That
Tobacco.
Bourbon Street was a hit for me when I first got it. It still is.
So for me, I'm not going to go against the grain on that. Here's my thing. If I'm going out, Bourbon Street. If I'm staying in with my lady, banana nut banter. Why
I
not
can
be a
see
snack
that.
in the crib? Why not be a snack in the crib? You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see that. I can see
So
that.
that's and I guess I'm kind of biased because I'm a gourmand guy. I got a video a video coming out about my favorite gourmands. Um, but yeah, man, or fragrances that'll help you smell like a snack is what it's called. But yeah, man, I just enjoy gourmands. Like I think they're situational fragrances as well. I typically like to wear my gourmands when I'm laid up with my girl. You know, give her something where she can kind of like, okay, it's enticing. You know, so that's kind of how I go about it. I will wear them out as well. It depends.
Hey, there we go. There we go, man. I'm just like, I'm right there with you. I can see banana nut bread because of that sweetness that it's giving off. I can see that fragrance being more so of that cuddle buddy type of fragrance. But I'm
For
telling
sure.
you, when it comes to going out, and even if I'm with the fellas and we just hollering at some ladies, I can still, bro, that Bourbon Street will be the one for me. I will spray that on quick. That's almost in that same vein as like Mercedes-Benz Club Black almost.
Yeah, I
Like
could see that.
to me, it's in that same vein. So I rock out with that on date night all day, every day. Even just
Crazy,
with the fellas. Bourbon Street can't get sprayed up.
crazy part about it, bro. Like, and this, I know I'm probably gonna get some flack for this, but I don't own Mercedes Benz Club Black.
Are you good?
Yeah,
You
I
probably
don't. I
gonna,
mean,
I don't know. Joel might say something, you know, Joel.
I've smelled it on
Joel
numerous
might say,
occasions.
Joel might say something, but if I'm gonna say this, bro, Mercedes Benz Club Back is cool, but it's almost like if you have Elixir Victory, Invictus
Mhm.
Victory, you don't even need the Elixir, but if you have Invictus Victory, like that's a cool fragrance. Like
Mhm.
it's a couple of fragrances to a Mercedes Benz Club Black. If you already have great date night fragrances that have that spicy, boozy DNA almost,
Mhm.
it can be repetitive.
Yeah, I've smelled it on numerous occasions. I had like samples of it, but I was just like, it didn't wow me. You know, like
Yeah,
it was wowing everybody else. And honestly, I think the main reason why I stayed away from it is because everybody had it.
bruh.
Because
And
that
if
thing
I'm
was
being
flying
if
off the show.
if I'm being honest, bro, I got this because everybody was talking about this like it's a great, like one of the best affordable or semi-affordable date night fragrances. Y'all know B.O.B. is $40 and under over here. This was more so in that $60 bar range. But it's not bad, but I will say that it's not as hype or it's not worth the hype of some of these other fragrances. Like if you already have like a Bourbon Street, a Victory, like if you already have fragrances that's in that same ballpark, you can be okay with skipping this one. This one is
Okay.
not in my max 30.
Mmm.
This is not a max 30 fragrance. And for anybody that's just watching, when I say the term max 30, I'm talking about 30 fragrances, full bottle fragrances that I would have in my collection if I wasn't a YouTuber. I would literally only have no more than 30 fragrances. Everything else would be decants. And this one would not make that list as a max 30 for me.
Okay. Well, that made me feel better.
Bro, come on, man. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Look. Bulgari Man in Black, bro. I am so eager to wear this one. I've been wearing it as a like a late night fragrance just in the house, but I'm talking about wearing it out and about. Bro, it is that time, fam. It's that time for me to go. I bought this off of Facebook for like
And
$40, I think it was. Somebody was selling it.
my favorite season, man. This is like the best time. I feel like the best fragrances, the best fashion, all that stuff comes out in the fall.
Yeah, yeah. And I used to, with me being in Texas, I've always been a summer guy. I've always been high heat. But over these last 2 years, with me being in the fragrances, I must say that the fragrances have made me look forward to those cold months. Even though
Man,
I love the grapefruit, I love the aquatic notes, I love the rosemary. Those that I get in those summer, spring fragrances, I do enjoy. But man, there's something about having those boozy, woody, vanilla, gourmand, extremely oud dominant dark fragrances. That's just, bro. I've been enjoying those a lot more.
hey man, I totally get it, especially considering where I live. It's already been like 55, 60 here in Illinois, where I'm at in Zion. So I get to get away with this stuff. Like Tarathi Brown was like the perfect day for me to wear that. I couldn't wear that in 70, 80-degree weather. But today when I woke up, it was only 55 or no 60. So I'm able to put on those fragrances a little bit earlier now. So that's the beautiful thing.
Bro, I ain't even gonna hold you, fam. You know where I'm at in Texas. But I think that around 10 o'clock, it was like 100 degrees, fam. I was outside. It was so hot outside, bro. I'm still rocking Invictus type of fragrances right now. This is the only time that I really get jealous of people that stay up north. Like, this is the only time.
And man, I would say like living in the Midwest, man. Like I would say it's not. How can I put this? This might sound, it might come off wrong, but I mean this with love. But living in the Midwest, man, you can't be no pussy. Can't be no pussy because you really gonna get hit. You get hit with everything, bro. Like the elements, bro. Our weather is definitely a woman. It's definitely Mother Nature for sure because it is ever changing. It is ever changing. But I wouldn't. I mean, as much as I've thought about moving to Texas and stuff like that, man, I enjoy where I live in Illinois, man. I love the fact that I get to see the trees, like the leaves falling and all that different type of stuff, and I just enjoy it. I've been here my whole life. So.
Right. You gotta love it, man.
Yeah.
Man, hey, so anyway, if y'all just not looking, my dog my dog just kind of got in front of me. So this is what I'm rubbing on right now. Don't get it twisted. My dog right here just wants some attention. All right, man. So look, we don't went over. Oh, I'm gonna spray blue dog on my wrist because I kind of wanted to. Cause yeah, Blue Dog was definitely the one out of Blue Dog and Banana Banshee. I'm rocking with that Blue Dog heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, Blue Dog out of the two. Blue Dog on skin is right. Rosemary. I'm rocking with Blue Dog. We ain't even gotta keep going. Look, we ain't even gotta keep going. Look, somebody said
Jack of Clubs. That's
I'm telling you right now. I found that it's called Fragrance Shoppers or something like that. It's somewhere along those lines. But, bro, they have that new Jack of Clubs. I think it's like $25, fam. Cheapest price I have seen it so far. I might post something in the community tab tomorrow about it. But yes,
I think Jack of Clubs
cheapest price I've seen so far.
Is that the Blue Electric?
Yeah, the Blue Electric joint. Yep.
Nice. I'm looking forward to wearing that too. Definitely looking forward to wearing that as well. This upcoming fall.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, show it off.
I can't wear too much of it because I am like down almost to like half. I don't know if I can get it to come through. Yeah.
Slow it down, man. Enjoy yourself.
All right, you ready to get into these questions?
Let's get it, man. Hold on. Hey, let me go fix my drink real quick. Let me go pour up my drink.
Okay. I don't know if
I'll be right back.
I ain't gonna be able to see the chat, so go ahead.
You You ain't
I
got the
can't see
chat?
it. I can't see the chat because of StreamYard.
Oh shit! Well, I ain't going nowhere. Then we good. All right. So look. The first question we got here, my guy MGS, he posted this way earlier. How do y'all feel about the Polo fragrances?
So I only own one from Polo, which is the original Polo Red. But I have smelled the extreme one. I think I've only smelled everything from the red line. I haven't smelled anything else. I smelled the old Polo Green, which is like a gentlemanly old man joint, but I don't have an issue with the Polo Red. Even to this day, the original, I still think with that cranberry note is very unique. I just wish it lasted longer. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I can see that with a lot of Polo fragrances. So for me, the only Polo fragrance I have is Deep Blue Parfum. Now this I do enjoy. This one is a nice fragrance. The only thing is, like, when it comes to Polo fragrances, for me particularly, out of the ones that I've smelled, they don't really have that DNA that wows me. It's almost like a pre-modern type of fragrance. Almost, you gotta look at it. A lot of times when I smell Polo, I think of like early 2000s, late 90s. I think of those type of fragrances where it's a little bit more of like a classier fragrance, more so pertaining to somebody who might be a little bit more older. But as far as like for somebody that's a younger fellow, it's just I don't pick up where a Polo DNA would be good for somebody who's into like an Invictus type of fragrance.
Yeah.
Because those are the I'm big into those loud, in your face, playful, youthful. I do have serious fragrances, but the playful ones, the loud ones, those are the ones that I gravitate to.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Polo, Polo rarely has fragrances that's like that. Deep Blue Parfum, this one does it for me. And this is the only one that I have from that whole lineup. I might wear this tomorrow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear this tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna shout out to MGS. Definitely rocking that one tomorrow. Let's see what else we got. Got
a lot of scrolling. That means we're doing pretty good.
Bro, it's a lot of scrolling, fam. I scrolled all the way back up to the top. But hold on. Because I can't answer this one, but I think you might be able to. Have y'all ever bought anything from Dior fragrances before?
Yes.
I'm going to let you spit on this one, Jay, because I don't have anything from Dior.
Yes. I own... So my collection is pretty neat for the most part. I think I own 3 from Dior. I have Harmony. I have Dior Harmony, which is this is an homage Overture Man, I believe. I also have No Market Citrus, which is a sample that they sent over. I have Discontinued Citrus, which is a sample. I think that's like their vaulted fragrances, so you can't really purchase those. I have Workout Elixir. And I also have, let's see, I have a 10 mil of Cafe de Duo, which is very, very good. If you're a coffee fragrance lover, man, this is like this lactonic, sugary, sweet French coffee type of vibe. That one's really good. And I also own, this is Duo on Lafayette Street, which is their version of Bond Number 9's Lafayette Street. Those are the only ones that I own from Duo. There's a few more that I definitely want to get from them, especially like their hybrids and their tribrids. I definitely want to get into those. But yeah, Duo's a really nice company to get into for sure.
Bro, you got a lot of 10 mLs from. So holla at me real quick, because I don't have anything from Duo. But what I know from Duo is they're like a indie company that makes clones, twists of a lot of fragrances, even if it's discontinued.
Yeah, they have their original creations too.
Okay, so when it comes to their fragrances, because I don't know anything. I just know that they're, like I said, I just know they're a clone house almost.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the quality that you get for the price that you pay per ml,
A1.
for real?
Yeah, Dua has their misses,
Okay.
but most of the time, Dua do their darn own thing, man. Dua's how can I put this? Dua is really, really good. Let's put it like this. If I had to rank my like bigger indie fragrance houses or clone houses, Alexandria Fragrances is my number one.
What?
Alexandria Fragrances is my number. You heard it correctly. Alexandria Fragrances is my number one, bro. Alexandria
Boy.
Fragrances. I have a few from Alexandria Fragrances that don't miss. And then right up under Alexandria Fragrances is Dew. For
Man,
me,
I would.
Alexandria Fragrances, bro, is a hit for sure.
So when it comes to the dual fragrances, basically what you're saying is the quality is there, as well as the scent that they are trying to clone, replicate, or make. It's
Yeah,
all there.
yeah, bro. Performance is there. Everything for the most part is there. Only thing I would say would do is like their price per meal is a little too high because their 30 meals is $65.
That's
Now,
my thing.
so you can get a 30 mil from Alexandria Fragrances for like 42 or something like that, depending on the fragrance. So and then Dua doesn't. I don't know if Dua offers bigger bottles like 100 mils anymore. I think they used to, but now I think it's strictly 10s and 30s. So you got to think about that price per ml too. So, but nonetheless, man, like quality, um, mass appeal they have when it comes to like replicate. They do put together like their tribers and their hybrids are really, really good. And on top of that, like I said, like they're very big projecting fragrances because they're more oil based than anything. They're really, really good stuff.
So you get more oil concentration with the dual fragrances. Now let me
Yeah.
ask you this, because you said that a 30 ml is going to run you around at 65, 60, $65 price range.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to you, like the dual and well, you said Alexander was cheaper. So let's just look at the dual fragrances. When it
Mm-hmm.
comes to the dual fragrance line, would you much rather get, as somebody who's experienced with dual, would you much rather get one dual fragrance, especially if you know it's a clone of like a Lafayette Street? We'll go with that one. Compared to getting, so you would get that one dual fragrance that's cloned in a Lafayette Street, very close,
Mm-hmm.
compared to getting 2 or 3 Lattafa Armand fragrances where you literally are blind buying and you only know what you see on the notes or Fragrantica. Which one are
I
you
think
choosing?
I think it depends on when you asking me this, and this is why I say that. If I'm not, let's say we're just friends and like I'm not in the fragrance YouTube space like I am,
Yeah.
I would probably just grab the one duo because eventually that fragrance is going to be something that I really want to get into. But now that I'm a part of the fragrance community, it's better for me to go ahead and buy the two Armals or the Toffas or anything like that because that's more content. And then on top of that, I'm also being able to help somebody even more by giving them two fragrances instead of one, or three fragrances instead of one. So
My
I have
God.
more content. So it depends on how you look at it from a YouTube perspective and a content creator. Um, I would more so want to buy the three if I can get three for the price of one. Then I feel like it's a no brainer, But nonetheless, man, I feel like they all do really good work no matter how you really look at it.
Bet. My dude went in on that one. See, me personally, I probably would have chose a Lattafa Armand, but again, I'm a content creator, so it's different for me. But if I
Yeah.
was literally just trying to build the collection from like max 30 fragrances, it would be kind of tough for me to only dive into are mothing Latifahs without doing a review or watching a review, because those are literally just blind buys.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, let's keep it a buck. For the most part, 80-90% of all of our collections are blind buys for like, yeah.
All right, so we had this one from MGS. Victory Elixir. Tell me what y'all think.
I haven't smelled Victory Elixir.
I've smelt it once, and when I smelt it, I can tell you right now, it didn't give me the urge to just buy it at the time. Because when I initially smelt it, I was like, this smells very similar to Victory. It smells very similar to Victory. It does have more depth, more richness to it, but it smelled in that same vein. And for me as a content creator, and honestly for me just as somebody who's into fragrances, when you already have the original and then they do an EDP concentration of it, if I already have the original, it's kind of hard for me to want to dive into the EDP version. Like when I tried the Amber with You, the Stronger with You line, I love the original. But as I continue to dive into the other ones, it was like it's repetitive. Especially once you get the opening, whether it's the oud, whether it's the leather, whether it's the freeze. Once you get that similar difference from the opening out of the way, it's all the same dry down.
Yeah.
So for me, as somebody who already has Victory, I'm pretty cool with sticking with Victory. I have no problem with sticking with Victory. Joel say shoot us some questions too.
Yeah, I wish.
Hey, for real.
MG going crazy, dog.
Hey, MG going. Hey, I'm telling you what, MGS be going crazy in the chat, man. Him, Joel, Danny, Flicky TV, they be going nuts in the chat, man. Give me your best Latifa. So because you the Middle Eastern king, and you know I'm a Middle Eastern kind of connoisseur.
Like, man, I'm not a Middle Eastern king, man.
You one of them. You one of them. I be damned if you belittle yourself. You one of them for sure. Top 3, and I only know 2. Top 3. Top 3.
I will say that I've helped the Middle Eastern market. I would say that I'm humble enough. I won't call myself no king.
He too humble, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Top 3 in the Middle Eastern fragrances, man. My guy's on it. Look. So I don't want to limit you to just one. You give 3, and I'll give 3. They already know what 2 of mine is, especially if we talking about Latifahs. I already know what 2 of my Latifahs are. The third one, I probably gotta look around, but 2 of them I already know.
I mean, Latifa Kayet Alfresine. Latifa Eternal Oud. It's gonna be one of them. I'm just gonna have to leave out, and I'm just gonna go with.
Hey man, for me, MGS. I'm gonna tell you right now. I stay by this, fam. My shit has been consistent. Shahari, that's up there, fam. This is up there. If you've been following my channel, you know how I feel about Shahari. Spices, incense, it's just there. The second one is Kashabi, woods, some floral notes, a lot of woods, some white floral notes, amazing, fam. Lacoste L1212 Blanc, just with a twist. This one I don't even know what it's cloning, but I know that this is an amazing scent. If these are both max 30s for me, I would take these 2 over a lot of designer, a lot of niche. This is just there for me. I don't know what that third one will be. What's your third one, fam?
So I'm gonna go Latifa Kayet Alfresine, Eternal Oud, and I'm gonna go Calmer, number 3.
See, for me, I could see Oud
I
for
love
glory.
Empress. I love Amethyst, but I'm gonna leave it out.
Bro, I'm saying I could see Ooh for Glory, but also at the same, well, that's Armand. Because I was about to say Armand Hunter Intense is another one that I'm just a fool for. That could be a max 30 fragrance for me. I'll probably go with Ooh for Glory. And I
Okay.
must say this, as one of the guys that I look at as the Middle Eastern king, I would be lying to y'all if I didn't say that Jeremy was one of the ones that he was the first video I've ever watched of Ooh for Glory. When I saw his video, I automatically knew I had to get it. I got it. And that has been my favorite scent for cold weathers, especially if I'm going to like a cigar lounge, anything that has a lot of loud smells. Because I don't care what they cooking or what's in the air. That Oud for Glory will cut through all of those smells. You're going to smell that oud. You're going to smell that rose. You're going to smell me when I got on Oud for Glory. I don't care if somebody cooking gumbo around us. You're going to smell what I got on if I got Oud for Glory on.
Facts. Facts.
If you can keep one fragrance from your collection, what would you? This is easy for me. This is so easy for me. This is an easy one. I'm gonna go ahead and say mine because it looks like you a little twisted over there. You don't know what you're reaching for. Look, for me, bruh, when I say this is the one, I can rock Invictus literally all day, every day, and I'm cool with it. This DNA, it works for me, fam. It literally works for me. Invictus, I can wear this whenever. Even if I only had 10 fragrances in my collection, fam. Invictus would be that one that would be a daily drop. Even if I had 5 fragrances and I only had 1 fragrance for the summertime, Invictus will be that everyday fragrance for me. You smell Invictus, you know I'm coming around the corner.
And that's putting me on the spot, bro. Just one, dog.
Just one, man. Pretend your house on fire. You can only grab one. You got your PS5. You got your big screen. You got enough room for 1 fragrance. What you grabbing?
I mean, I low key. Yeah, that's.
It is a tough one, man.
Everybody knows I love my Burberry Touch, man, because that's just it's sentimental. But I'm not choosing that. I'm gonna go with Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir EDP.
Dog, I couldn't even hear what you said because I need you to let that Burberry Touch go. I got 100 ml that I will give you, man. You can have the 100 ml. Like I think I sprayed it 3 times. You can have that one if that fragrance is there. But yeah, you can definitely get that one off my hand.
This fragrance is a classic, man. This will always be in my collection. Shout out to all the old heads. Even though I'm only 31, shout out to all my uncles and uncles. You know, all the guys that was on the block that was wearing this, dropping draws. My mom Dukes for reading up me another bottle, man. It's nostalgia to me. It's another one of those fragrances that it just does it.
This dude here, man, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all.
Remember, I went with Narciso Rodriguez. I ain't even picked the Burberry, but
hey, you did.
Doesn't
that one have a lot of iris in it?
Which one?
The Narcissos.
Yeah, somewhat. I don't want to say it's a lot of it. Give me your best Armand.
That one, bro. I'm proud. Ooh, hold on. I got two. All right, you do. All right, bro. You figure out your 2. Do you know which 2 you're gonna use?
Yeah, I know my 2.
All right, go ahead. Rock out.
Limited edition Parfum and Legacy.
Legacy? Oh, Legacy. Legacy is nice. Legacy is nice. I get Legacy is nice. Legacy is a nice one. Shout out to my guy Red Mango and Danny that put me on that one. Yes, I will give you. It's not too soapy.
Bro, it's amazing. Again, like bro, I grew up around a lot of old heads. So for
True.
me, like those classic barbershop joints like Burberry Touch, like Chanel Platinum Ego East, that's what the guys around at that time when I was a shorty, that's what people was wearing. So for me, it's just automatically been in love. And then obviously being that it's like a fragrance that's been out for damn near as long as I've been alive, you
Mm-hmm.
know, for it to still be hitting the way it is, obviously for like 19-20 bucks for the Armaf joint.
Hey.
And it smells great. The projection is good. It's a classic man fragrance, man. I enjoy it. Obviously, limited parfum, but like it's creative inches. It's really like a damn near 101. I could have went with Alphanon. Alphanon, not only intense, is damn good too.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting those two. I've seen you talk about a lot of fragrances, but those two, well, I be like, and I feel like I know you. I feel like I know you.
Hey, you know, a
I'd
little
be
bit of.
lying if I say I knew that was gonna be coming. I ain't know that.
What's your two?
All right, so my two,
I gotta be Hunter Intense.
Hunter Intense for sure. You already know Armaf Hunter Intense, Sauvage, Invictus DNA. This is 70% Sauvage, 70% in Sauvage, First Instinct Extreme, 30% Invictus. This is it for me. This is that one. That's bro, but the other one though, all you need is love, bro. This one is their Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani Absolute. This is their Absolute twist. And I've seen you talk about Absolute a couple of times. Yeah, I've seen you talk about Absolute a couple of times. This would have
been a good option to take too.
Huh?
Hing.
Yeah. Bro, that's the first he. That's the first one we had on video.
This would have been a good one to take too.
Yeah, bro. This one I'm rocking with. Aqua Digio Absolute in a bottle. Very nice, fam. I rock with this heavy.
Good choices. Make sure y'all like the video, man. We appreciate y'all, chilling out, having yourself a good time. Pray that y'all enjoying yourselves, man. We talk about
look at the comment. Look at the comment.
Smart. He's smart.
Cause you said you didn't like that one.
Bro, no. Doo-doo draws. No. No.
I remember you said you wasn't feeling that one.
Nah, bro. Stanky. If you get to like the deep dry down, it's bearable. But like I don't want to wait till the fragrance is 3 hours in for me to wear it.
That's exactly what it sounds like too. It sounds like one of those ones you gotta really wait to get to.
Man, I'm not waiting that long.
Yeah, hey, I ain't trying to wait either. Now, one thing that I did want to ask you, because this is a great question that I had on the last live stream I did.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your advice, or if you could start your YouTube channel over again, how would you go about it? Like, what are some things that you would do differently? Let's just start off with how would you go about what would your fragrance collection look like? Let's start off there.
Well, so for me, when I first started, I had a lot of rack store fragrances. Like, I started off like majority of everybody else, man. I had my rack store purchases. I work in retail, so my store that I originally worked at had a fragrance counter, so I had fragrances at my disposal to buy. I don't think I would have did anything differently. Like I knew I had a passion for fragrances regardless because I've been wearing fragrances since I was like 5. Whether that was body sprays or whatever. So I've been doing this for a long time. I've been wearing fragrances for forever. My collection is a collection of 6 years. So this is my accumulation over 6 years. I've been doing I've been doing YouTube. I had my YouTube channel for 3 years and made 3 years September 6th. I don't think I would have did anything differently. I feel like if you are deciding to get in this line of space, man, just stay true to yourself.
Right.
It's gonna be a lot of hate. It's gonna be a lot of like, mockery and all that different type of stuff. But if you truly have a passion for it, just go for it. Obviously, I don't know if you guys believe in God or anything like that, but pray over your channel, man, and write a vision down and make it plain. What you want your channel to be, what you envision your channel to be. Also be mindful of like the trends and stuff like that, because if you are trying to have a growing channel, you have to be a part of it. No matter how you have to be a part of them. But also make time to do the things that you envision for your channel. Try to keep it fresh. Try to get some. I would say the biggest thing I would tell people that want to get into this space is try to get something for your channel that'll help you stand out.
Right.
Me, I believe a lot of people watching my channel because I'm charismatic. I'm myself. I'm funny. But I also have like things that took off for me, like Middle Eastern Tuesdays. Middle Eastern Tuesdays took off for me. Obviously, I came in a time where Middle Easterns came to a pinnacle. Like I was doing Middle Eastern content very, very heavy before a lot of people was. And I love what Middle Easterns have done for my channel, but I also want to be able to do more. Like I want to be able to do the public interviews. I want to be able to do like the interviews. Like I got a bunch of cool concepts and things that I want to do. So I would say stay original. Keep your head down. Try to find you a good knit of people that have the same vision as you, and honestly, just go from there. That's pretty much it. It's work. This is not easy at all. So for those who think that this is easy, it is not easy at all, bro. This is another job. It's frustrating. At times you want to quit. A lot of times you don't think about quitting because it's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot of money that you're going to spend.
Boy, yeah, no.
It's a lot.
Talk, George.
It's a lot. And I would say in my experience, man, like just try not to crash out trying to do this. That's all I would say. That's if you're looking to get into it for just the money, like honestly, bro, you or sis, you get in for the wrong reason. Cause yeah, it's a nice little piece of coin or whatever, but it's not like life-changing coins like if you did entertainment or gaming or something like that. It's gonna give you a few $100s that you'll really just reinvest into the channel. So
right.
Yeah.
Right. Bruh, you said a lot, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. You said a lot. You touched on a lot of good points. I would say to backdoor off of what Jeremy said, House of Kollasus, if you don't know, make sure you subscribe to his channel. But some of the things that I would say is, for sure, you want to figure out why you're doing this, because it's specifically talking about fragrance YouTube. If you're trying to get into fragrance YouTube, just thinking that you're about to make buku's money, I'm letting you know right now, fam, it don't work that way. You have to build your channel up, but at the same time, if we're just looking at the business side of things, fragrance companies are not spending money like that for YouTube advertising. So that means that the pot that the fragrance community YouTubers have to pull from is not as big as if somebody who's going into news, gaming, entertainment, finances. Bruh, if I'm correct, I think financing, gaming, and sports are the three biggest.
They're the biggest markets on YouTube.
Yeah, it's the three biggest avenues to make money off of YouTube. So if you're doing fragrance YouTube specifically to get into the money, I'm telling you right now, when you hit your 1,000 subscribers and you get that first YouTube check, 9 times out of 10 you might pull back from it because it's not money hungry like that. As far as your channel goes, you do want to have a vision. You want to know why you're starting this channel and what are goals that you're trying to hit on the way to hitting your ultimate goal. It has to be those small obtainable goals that you can see yourself getting. Because if you're just in it for the money, you're gonna crash out because it's not the money ain't gonna equal up to the amount of work that you have to put in. When Jeremy said this is almost like having a second job, this really is almost like having a second job. You have to put in, bro. We put in hours on this. Not only just reviewing the fragrance and wearing it. For me, I gotta do rack store fragrances, bro. For Jeremy, y'all don't know this, but bro, sometimes Jeremy be pushing out. He'll record 9 videos in one day. Now, I've never recorded no more than 5 videos in one day, and that was just draining. It was a lot that it took out of me to just record. I couldn't even edit after I recorded. So once you do one part, once you get one thing down, which takes a lot out of you, you still have to edit. You still have to type in the information on the descriptions and the post when you actually post it. So it's a lot that goes into this, fam. And the more that you have going on outside of this, just dealing with life, the more that your YouTube channel does somewhat slow down a little bit. You got to be headstrong, fam. You got to be getting into it in the right things because the money aspect of it is not going to be what keeps you there. What keeps you, and what I think Jeremy might be able to attest to this too, is the community that you start to build when you get into it. Me and Jeremy talk about this all the time. We focus on our 10% for a reason. Our 10% is what keeps us going. Guys like Joel, MGS, Red Mango, Danny, a lot of those, Brian, a lot of y'all, I'm telling y'all keep us going with y'all comments, with y'all likes, with y'all support more than you know. I'll say that more than you know. Y'all really keep us going.
That's a fact. And another thing I would say, like, man, if you are deciding to get into this space, man, I want you to focus on the double C's. And I call the double C's for a reason, which is consistency and content. Boom. Double C's. The reason why I'm telling you to focus on that, because as long as you're consistent with putting out your content, you're bound to flourish. You're bound to get bigger numbers or whatever the case may be. And I mean, if you decide to get into this, man, obviously, like, I'm always here, man. I'm an open book. Like, if you have questions, obviously y'all can follow me. I've helped a few channels, you know, people that I'm really good friends with that have questions, man. I don't know all the answers, but I'm here. That's why I have my platform, man. My platform is strictly that, and that's just to be able to help people, you know, in this fragrance journey, you know. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. And it's needed, man. It's needed for real. Like, you gotta understand that this is not one of those things where it's like a quick get rich quick. Like, you definitely gonna be putting in work. And more importantly, bro, two of the main things that YouTube is gonna take up from you, I'm letting you know this off top. It's gonna take away time. So if you're somebody like, bro, I work 2 jobs, fam, and I do YouTube. The amount of time that this takes away, and I don't have that much time already, but the amount of time that this already takes away is a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm blessed to have been able to continue. I never had that drive to want. I think I had the desire to want to quit once, but it was like a pass by thought. Mm-hmm. But I know for other people, that thought has been one of those lingering thoughts. Like, it's somewhat always there.
I could say for myself, bro, I've thought about quitting. Maybe in my 3 years doing this, probably about at least maybe 10 times. I just like, bro, like, is this worth it? Like, it's really gonna be a constant struggle, man. Especially like for me in my instance, like when my numbers are down. Like, my numbers are nowhere near what they used to be, but I'm still grinding them anyway because of the 10%, the people that come in. I got Ray's Ramon, I got Joel, I got Ace.J, Dedrick, all those guys that come in and they just continue to show love, you know. And honestly, it really makes you want to keep going. And honestly, I'm not a quitter. It's just a thought. But Yeah, that's pretty much that, man. I ain't gonna talk too much more about it.
Nah, man. Hey,
But,
you talking facts. You
but I would
talking
say
facts.
like,
No need to slow down. There's no
yeah,
need
if
to
you
slow
are,
down those facts that you spitting because again, that time and then the money, because the money that the time that you putting into it, you're not gonna be getting that money back initially. It takes time, fam. It really does take time, and it takes a lot of content. A lot of content. You gotta remember
I think
this.
I think
What's
I'm at
up,
like 300 videos.
bro? I'm telling you, fam. Like
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now, you gotta do 1,000 views per video before YouTube even sends you or lets you know that they're gonna give you $5, $7, $20 off of that 1,000 views that you got. You got to get a lot, bro. I'm telling you, fam, it's a lot. We need a fragrance convention. They do have one. They have a fragrance convention. I think it really is called FragCon. And I think they meet up. I know it's around the cold time. It's normally like around the end of the year, beginning of the
Oh, you
year.
talk about I know what you're talking about. You talk about Sun Explorer.
Boom. Is that the one that they normally do at the beginning or the
Yeah,
end of the year?
it's actually I think it's January 2nd. So
That one?
actually it's the beginning of next year.
Yeah,
I got
that one.
invited to it. I got invited to it last year, but I'm an introvert, bro. I don't be want to go outside, like not like especially around people I don't know, and I know I have to kind of get out of my way with that because I could potentially collab with other people. But low key, I just be cautious, bro. I'm from Chicago, bro. I don't just I ain't
Hey,
just going.
I'm letting you know right now. I'm letting you know right now. I'm putting this out.
If I go, man, somebody else going with me that I know.
Yeah,
I know
I'm about to
that.
say if I get invited, bro, because I didn't get invited last year, but I don't even think I had 1,000. But
Yeah,
if
that,
I
I
get invited, bro, the year that I get invited, if you have not gone yet, you know you going with me, bro. I'm gonna have to pull that out of you. I'm gonna have to pull that introvert and make you an
listen.
extrovert that weekend. I'm gonna have to.
That's the thing about me. Like when I'm around company or I'm around people I can trust, so I know that like that got my best interest.
Yeah.
I'm a goofball, but like I don't know when I go out by myself, like my social battery go from like here and that bitch said, woof. I'll be like, man, I'm ready to go.
See, and that's what I'm saying, bro. We can balance each other out, bro. Cause me,
Because
I
I
be
mean,
hella social, bro. I be trying to chop it up with everybody and everything.
my social battery be like, I don't know, bro. That's
Nah,
just
bro. I
that's
got
just
you. I got you, man. Hey, I want y'all to know this right now. Again, House of Kollasus, my guy Jeremy, House of Kollasus. That is the name of his channel. If you haven't checked it out already, understand this, bro. My dude got a lot coming down the pipeline. He gave y'all a little snippet, street interviews, a lot of things where it's gonna be out and about. Y'all gonna be seeing a different side of him. I'm letting you know right now bro. Just know that after October, after Halloween, if everything plays off correctly, my guy, y'all gonna see a different side of my guy. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna see a different side. Especially, bro, I'm telling you, Halloween. Me and Jeremy got some shit planned for y'all. If it works out the way we expecting it to, hey, y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love the end results.
definitely should be sensational for sure.
This guy here, man. This guy. Chicago in the building.
West Side Shouty, Arian Kilpatrick.
That's one of your Dwayne, ain't that one of your people?
Man, Dwayne, awesome dude, man. That's my Chicago brethren right there. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I could have sworn I seen him in your chat.
Yeah,
I could
that's
have
my
sworn I seen
Chicago
him in your
brethren.
chat.
Chicago brethren for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I bought, by the way, Vinba Fragrances has some really great prices right now on Goldfield and Banks. See,
Yeah,
they got a couple of fragrances. They have a discovery set that I've been wanting to try. And
we can
this,
do
because,
that.
we talk about the discovery sets a lot.
We can do that.
No, I was just saying, like, with the pinned comment, they have a discovery set box that I really want to get into. Like they have a discovery set that's on my list of discoveries to do on a live stream.
Okay.
22 sentences in the building.
I say Tully must be at work.
Hey, he gotta be at work because I seen him on your live stream too. I think
Yeah.
he be at work a lot, huh?
Yeah, man, Tully, that's my dog, man. If you into the niche joints, the ducked off joints, man, that's the dude you want to talk to, man. Really, really good dude. He does music too, so I mean, definitely check him out, my boy. He's one of the originals, man. One of the guys that I actually met in my early fragrance journey. Him, Dedrick, Razor Ramon, I Smell. We got like a group chat, man. He really, really good dude, dog. Really good dude.
Hey, shout out to him, man. Like I said, I know I've seen him in your comments a couple of
Yeah,
times. So
real good dude,
shout out
man.
to him for
Also,
sure.
also,
Shout out to Tully, man. Tully be up there.
yeah, he a content creator too.
Yeah, he just said he at work right now. How do y'all feel about Bad Boy Extreme?
I've only smelled the original Bad Boy. I think I like the Bad Boy DNA. I think it's very like mass appealing and likable, but I don't own anything from
Extreme is the black and gold one, right?
Honestly, bro, you don't give me the line.
If I'm correct, I think Extreme is the black and gold one. Now I do like Extreme. I don't have it, but it's crazy because me, my lady, and Jaden, we was at the mall the other weekend. And whenever I got all them with me, I really like to go sample fragrances and see what they would possibly like on me. Bruh, they really did like that Bad Boy Extreme. Now I will say this. Bad Boy Extreme is not touching that Cobalt. Bad Boy Cobalt, that blue one, fam, that's top 2.
I've heard a lot of good things about Cobalt.
Le Parfum is the number 1 for me. I love the cannabis note. I love the grapefruit in this. This one is the number 1 for me. But that Cobalt, I think it has a very beautiful plum note in it. And that plum note is what captivates me when it comes to the Bad Boy line. That one's stupid good.
I'm gonna have to check out Cobalt, man, because I heard a lot of good things about that.
Honestly, the only reason why I haven't got Cobalt yet is because I'm waiting for the price to go down to something where I can rock with. Other than that, bro, Cobalt is a phenomenal scent. It does. For me, I would be cheating myself if I was to get a decan of it. I have to get a full bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joel, for sure.
Absolutely.
Honestly, bro, Joel, and we'll talk, Joel. This to you. We'll talk about this at a later point. I really want to do a live stream with you and Danny. I'm pretty sure I would even want, if Jeremy cool with it, I would want Jeremy in that space too. But us four to be able to do a live stream.
Yeah, I'm always down.
Bro, how Joel and Danny talks about fragrances and how they're able to elaborate and really describe the fragrance like no other. Danny's an author. I don't know if y'all know this, but Danny's an author. He has a couple. I'm still reading this first book right now, but he has a couple of them. This is a whole series similar to like the Twilight, not in that same vein, but I'm just saying how he has 4 books. He has 4 books, and
what's up? That's pretty hard,
bro. It's amazing, fam. It's amazing, bro. So what I'm saying is the way that Danny and the way that Joel both are able to explain a fragrance, bro, they're able to explain it a lot better than me. I can just say that right now.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have a way with words, but the way they can break it down and really elaborate it to where almost anybody can understand it. They just have a good job of doing that.
Yeah.
They do a great job of doing that. But man, I know we've been rocking for an hour and 30. If y'all got any more questions, go ahead, drop them in the chat. Let us know what type of questions y'all have. We're definitely gonna answer them. But if that's gonna be it, hey, we're gonna go ahead and slow it down. I don't want to take up too much of my brother's time.
I'm right. Hey, if there's some more questions, go ahead. I got another 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm letting them sit down. I'm gonna let them do their thing. If they got any comments, we definitely gonna take them. But right now, I will say this. This has been a great live. It's always a good live when I have my guy Jeremy on. It's always a good live, man. It is, man. It is. I hope
Yeah,
y'all have been enjoying the content that we've been putting out.
yeah, man. I
Truly just,
appreciate you for having me, for sure.
oh, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't know if anybody asked yet, but what's y'all next pickup?
Whew. Let me go to my phone.
So me personally, I really do want my next pickups to be fragrances from this Flavia line. Bro, if this Le Impression, I need to do a gas or trash, and a gas or trash will be coming, but I'm just gonna keep it a stack. I already know when I do my video, I'm not gonna be able to hide no reactions. This is a gas fragrance. So with me having this one, I really do plan on diving into the rest of the line and seeing what they have. I know they have one of Ombre No Man. I think they have like 2 more. After I get these, after I go through this line, I do want to dive into a few more of the Fragrance World Baccarat Bearcat clones, because I just found a website that still have these. So I am gonna try to dive into these because like I said, I found a website that has it at an affordable price. Outside of that, then what's up, man?
No, go ahead. I'm listening, and I'm gonna go after that.
No, I was just gonna say then that the Ganymede, the one that you had, you know what I'm talking about. That big, it's 3 twists. Ganymede, another one from Fragrance World, I think
Oh,
it
you
is.
talking about the mirror line, Fascination?
Yes, that Fascination. Yes, that line. I need to dive into that next.
Honestly, bro, if you really want a really good Ganymede clone, bro, Bois Imperial from Essential Parfums, bro. They do such an awesome job with that. But my pickups, man, I don't know if I'll be able to get that on there, but that's my list.
This dude in the list, boy.
So I really want to pick up some stuff from Shea and Blue, Karen NYC. This brand called Chorus. They have one called White Tea and Black Sugar. Let's see. What I have coming on the way right now is that Camaro Intense by Aroma Concepts, which is like the Dior Homme Intense joint. I got that coming. Honestly, like I've been on like a small no buy. I haven't been buying as much. I've been really going more into like my 10 mls and stuff like that. Because honestly, y'all, I just ain't really been buying. Like I really just been kind of like trying to enjoy what I have for the most part, and I feel like that's important. Sometimes we just get so caught up in like buying the next thing, and right now I'm not in this space right now financially where I want to keep buying full bottles, and on top of that, I don't have space. So yeah, I'm being a little bit more selective right now, and on top of that, there's a method to my madness. If I get a 10 mil, it's probably gonna take me a lifetime to finish that as well. So I don't need a 30. I don't need a 50 because I have so much. On top of that, my 10 mils are all, for the most part, if it's from Frag Bar, they come in like the vials, but mostly my 10 mils are color coordinated. So one house will be blue. Let's say Karen NYC is blue, Chris Collins is brown, Mancera is yellow. So they're color coordinated as well, where it still looks nice. So that's kind of how I'm going. If I can get a 5, a 10, a 30, or a 50, I'm cool with that. Only way I'm buying 100 ml bottles if I feel like it's a really, really, really good price for it, because I have to be a little bit more selective now. Because I'm spending a lot of cash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I'm a backdoor for what he said, man. Because this is something that I really want a lot of y'all to be aware of. When it comes to these fragrances, like really, for the people that's even here, I just want you to look at your fragrances, look at the amount of fragrances that you have, and then look at which ones you really wear. Cause even for me, I got a lot of fragrances, bro, and I had to do like what Jeremy said and talked about. I dialed it back a little bit. I still buy full bottles, but my channel mainly focuses on BOB, balling on the budget, affordable items. When it comes to those niche designers, I got like 3 or 4 companies that I reach out to, and I'll purchase decants. I've become cool with decants. Like, I know y'all be seeing this backpack in the background. This is filled with decants, fam. That's all this holds is decants. I got a couple of these, and I've learned to enjoy the journey that decants offer, because
Yeah.
it really does give you a chance to sample at a much more reasonable price, and you're not breaking the bank. Because a lot of times you might get a fragrance and it might only be okay. It might not be worth dropping those full $100 on, because you really just might not like it. Learn to enjoy decants, fam. Really try to enjoy decants and see what they have to offer you. Now, I do know with Middle Easterns it's a little bit harder to get. So with those, you kind of got to reach out on Facebook and get at guys like Chef Mo, who does decants of those. But
Do your
if you don't
research.
want a decant of something, if you don't want like those, if you don't want to blind buy those high-end bottles, I'm telling you, fam, discovery sets, decant websites, they have a lot of them out there to where you really can't sample before you buy.
Yeah. I think for me, man, like I know I've been wanting to get more into the Chris Collins. Uh, there's a lot of different names I've been wanting to get into. I can't think of the name. Twilly actually put me on, which I have one that's coming, which is called Island Lush, which is I think it's from Goldfield and Banks as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of like niche houses. So my logic behind my thing is like niche wise, I'll get a 5 or 8 mil of a niche because again, 5 mils or 8 mils, I'm not going to run through all of that. So I just dropped the bottle. I
Bruh.
got I got some 5 mils right here that I purchased maybe 4 or 5 months ago. This is Montal's Oud Maison. This is a 5 mil from Scent Split. Look how much of this juice I have left. I've worn this 4 times already. Do I
Right.
really need to go get a full bottle of that if I know I'm nowhere near done with this? I have over 400 fragrances.
Come on, man. Talk to him.
I have this one from Arabian Oud. I've wore this 6 times from me having it. Look how much I have left, and this is a 5 mil. I don't need full bottles. For real, for real. I
Talk to
don't need
him, fam. I'm telling you, bro, 5 mls and up. To me, 5 mls is where it's at. I have Stronger With You Freeze. I got this one from Decant House, and I think it was this is a 1 ml. I think I got a couple of wears out of it, but the thing is, I've already worn it. And with me wearing it a couple of times, I realized, okay, this isn't a fragrance that I just need to go out and buy like that. If I don't even remember this fragrance, so there's no need for me to want to go out and get a decant. I mean, go get a full bottle of it. That's why decants are important, because it truly helps you sell. Now, if you just got Bill Gates type of money, you know what I'm saying, or you got Elon Musk type of money, you well off. By all means, do your thing. But I know that 90% of the public is not like that. So if you're a part of that 90%, decanting will help you save a grip on fragrances that you might not fully wear or you might not fully enjoy. You might think you might enjoy it because of the hype, but I'm telling you, fam, those decants. Because if I would have just followed the hype, I would have just bought the full bottle of Freeze, and now I have a full bottle of something that I don't enjoy or I'm not gonna fully wear out. Fragrances like Shahari from Latapa, Bad Boy Le Parfum, Invictus. Well, I'm running through those. I'm running through those fragrances like it's nobody's business. So definitely know what fragrances, know the scent palettes that work for you, but then just be comfortable with sampling. You have to be comfortable with sampling, especially if you're going to get into the space. But it would help you save a lot of money even if you're not.
True. True.
My guy Joel, okay.
Whew.
Joel,
Man.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this first of all. I appreciate you asking that question because it's not too many times that we get asked this question. But I
Not at
know that me
all.
and Jeremy had this conversation back and forth a lot, just checking on each other's mental space and things.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. I went first and last. You got it.
I mean, mentally, I could be in a better headspace, and that's just me. That's me being transparent because that's just how I am. I don't need to hide anything from anybody because I'm living my truth. Mentally, I'm not in the best headspace. Physically, I'm fine. In everyday life, I'm just taking it one day at a time. And I am a man that has a lot going on. I am a leader. I'm a brother, a big brother. I don't have kids, but I'm also a father figure. I have 4 sisters. I have a mom. I have a girlfriend. I have a stepdaughter that I all have to provide for. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. I've recently been transferred to another store. So financially, I haven't been in the best situation. And I'm okay with saying that because, again, I'm transparent. I'm letting y'all know because I'm comfortable knowing that, I can express myself. But in that retrospect, I mean, honestly, bro, it comes with life. I've asked to be, taken to the next step of my life, and I ultimately know in that time you got to be tested. I want a successful business with my brand Kollasus that I've been working on. Um, I've accomplished a lot of my goals this year, although that being tough. One of my biggest goals this year was to um, launch my business, which I was able to do. My second goal was to hit 5K, which is what I did. And my third goal by the end of this year is to try to hit 6K. And that's pretty much it, man. I thank you, Joel, for asking this question because it's a lot on us, but we have to, I personally just push through because I have people that depend on me, like with this fragrance YouTube space, that 10%, I really look at y'all like family. Like I really look at y'all like family. Like they looking for me to bring them some heat. They looking for me to bring them some heat. They looking for me to, talk about something that I've gotten messages on plenty of times to my email and everything. So I do this for y'all because I love y'all and I care about y'all, but I'm also transparent enough to tell you, like, hey, I be struggling sometimes. I'm a human, man. I'm a human.
And I'm a backdoor off what he said, man. That 10%, y'all help us out more than y'all know. I can't tell y'all, like, I remember the first time it happened for me. This is one of the few times, like I said, I think I've only had a instance where I was thinking about quitting YouTube twice. And I remember the first time, like, was yesterday. My guy Danny, me and him just happened to be messaging on IG at the time. And he said something that I always say in my videos. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. And at that moment, I was losing sight of that because I had some stuff going on, and it just seemed like too much. But when my guy sent me that message, because I say it all the time, and it's crazy how sometimes we'll let things that we personally say, like a message that we deliver to others, sometimes that message kind of skips by us and we don't take it in ourselves. And that's what I was going through at that time. And he said, stay on your square, stay on your purpose, don't let nobody. Bro, I'm telling y'all as our 10%, y'all don't know how much. Words cannot describe how much those small messages, those small things that y'all tell us, how it helps us push further. or how it recharges that battery in us as content creators. Just hearing our family say that, like, it means a lot, man. It really does mean a lot, and we appreciate that. As far as me, mentally, I'm good. I could be better for sure. I definitely could be better, but I am good. Physically, I'm good as well. I do wanna, bro. I don't know, man. I've been in the gym. Physically, I've been feeling like my muscle mass ain't been sticking on to me like I normally have, bro. I don't, hey, but it's good though. I'm still getting my daily things in that I need to. A lot of times when it, especially this dude here, man, when it comes to me particularly, I know that I don't believe that there's anybody that's in front of me besides myself. So I do need to get out of my own way when it comes to a lot of things, because sometimes I do feel like I could be a lot further than where I am. And that's just me being in my own way. Because it's rare that I let outside BS get to me, but hey, sometimes I am my own worst enemy. Let me just say that. Let me just say that for sure.
Facts.
Hey, hold on. We see some. Hold on. I see something. Hold up. I saw something for you, Jay. Right there.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Hey, shout out to Dwayne, man. Shout out to Dwayne. He's always been encouraging, man. Shout out to him. And obviously, man, I know y'all are, and that's the reason why I said for me, like, with this platform that's been given to me, man, like, I know I'm going to use it for good. And I'm also understanding, like, with me having a platform, this life that we live is not our own. This life that we live is to help somebody else. There's going to be another 18, 19-year-old boy or young man that's going to want to do the same thing that I'm doing, that's going to have the same struggles that I have, that's going to go through the same thing that I'm going through. I'm a vessel. I'm living proof that you can get through it. And that's what Kollasus is. That's what my channel, that's why it's named House of Kollasus.
Right.
Kollasus is basically, I created Kollasus because it's everyday life. It's gonna be struggles, it's gonna be depression, it's endurance, it's good times, it's highs and lows, it's the whole nine. That's what Kollasus is. And I choose to push through it, bro. I'm from the west side of Chicago. It is rugged, trust me.
Oh, but
no, hell no. Fuck no. No.
Hey, I'm telling you what, hey, that King Von be in my ear when I be in the gym. That
Look, man,
King Von be in my ear at the gym, boy.
I lived a little bit of ways from K-Town, man. I grew up on Erie and Kilpatrick. I went to Nash Elementary School. I played ball at Ohio Park. My family stayed on Erie. My family stayed on Race. Yeah. If you know Chicago, that's some of the places, man. I remember growing up as a kid, we used to go to a store called Muhammad's.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of shit. I remember growing up as a kid, we used to go to a chicken spot called Coleman's. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on the west side, man. Like, look, I look. It's Chicago is a beautiful place, bro, but it makes you gritty. It makes you appreciative. I mean, now I'm in the burbs, so hey, that's all I can say.
Yeah. Hey, my dog, man, my dog. Well, hey, I just had to throw that little old block at that. Hey, you know, I know you're not from there, but I definitely wanted to message you.
Technically, some people will say I stay right by K-Town. K-Town is like, if you know, you know. If you don't know, I can't really explain. It's someplace you don't want to be. Let's put it like that.
Well, that's just how I feel toward Houston, boy. Hey, you know, it is what it is. Tyler, it is what it is.
So yeah, man.
I get it. Twilly, he backdooring off of what you said. I think more people need to hear the real. More so those planning to become content creators in this space.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, man, I can honestly say it's tough. It's not gonna be for everybody. And I would say, if you get into this, eventually it'll weed out who wants to stay and who's not gonna be a part of it. So
right. It definitely will, man. It definitely will. Shout out to my guy James over at Hidden Gems podcast channel, man. Me and him was on the phone yesterday, and bro, Sunday, we was just chopping it up, just man, talk like man to man. We had a real conversation. Just, bro, I'm telling you, one of the things that I do appreciate about this fragrance journey
You meet some
is
great
that
people.
it connected me with people that I would never have met if I wouldn't have done this. I met some dope people, man.
Facts.
Jeremy,
Absolute facts.
Neeb. I would have never got cool with James, Hidden Gems Podcast. I would have never got cool with him. That dude, James could damn near be a mentor for me, fam. Like the wisdom that he has in him, he could almost be a mentor. Joel, my guy, Danny. Bro, I'm telling you right now, it's certain places now. Like if I was to go to Cali, I'm letting Danny know as soon as I book my flight, hey, I'm gonna be here. Can I meet up with you? If I go anywhere near Chicago, but I'm not coming that way and not letting you know. It
Yeah.
would be a
Facts.
disservice to, you know what I'm saying? It would be a disservice. So
Facts.
when like this fragrance community it's a blessing and a curse. I'll say that. As a content creator, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because you really do meet great people who have great information. They want to share that information with you. Great like-minded people. They just like, you can meet a lot of great people. And then you got certain people who, hey, they just are who they are, man. And they like the fragrance game is all they have. I'm not saying that to be down on anybody, but when you look at people like me and Jeremy, we have things going outside of just fragrances. Sometimes this is all some people have, is whether it's a troll or whether it's somebody who's making content. So it has its good and its bad, but from what me and Jeremy have gotten from it, we've gotten a lot more good than bad. Way more good than bad.
I would absolutely agree with that, man. I would absolutely agree with that. I've met some awesome people, man. Like I get again, shout out to my originals: I Smell, Twilly, Dedrick, Razor Ramon, 20 Degrees in LA, VAR. I'm not gonna leave my guy out. You know, I
Can't
met.
leave out.
Yeah, absolutely not, man. I know he's not doing the space like that anymore, but it's still my dog. I've met a lot of great people, man. Jace, which is one of my Kollasus family members. Dwayne. There's so many people that I've met in this space, man, that M Extra, which is a guy, my guy from New Orleans, that's an up and coming channel. Like I just try to put everybody on, man, because there's more than enough space for us all to eat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like life is just one big melting pot anyway. Is everybody just bring your season, bring your sauce. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it happen.
Big facts, man. You ain't lying.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely got to get up to Canada, man. I hear some good things about Canada for sure.
Bruh, I ain't gonna say too much, man. I'm just saying. While I work at, we just had a group of women from Canada come through. Oh my God, what? And they were so nice, fam. I'm telling you, like the stereotype that you hear about people from Canada being extremely nice, like they don't have a care in the world, like they don't pay taxes, like they got free health insurance, bro. They move around like they got free health insurance, bro. Like they are so nice, fam. I was surprised. Like I've met this past week has been eventful for me. I'll say that. Like, bro, I went to a car show. I'm gonna have that coming on the Lifestyle channel, bro. It's been a great week. It's been a great week. So back to that, what Joel said. Hey, everything really has been good on the up and up, fam.
For sure.
Everything has been on the up and up. Man, look, we've been right for almost 2 hours, and it really hasn't felt like that. It has not felt like that at all. But
that's what it's like when you're having fun.
What's up?
That's what it's like when you're having fun.
Bro, big facts now. But I do want to respect my guys' time. I do want to respect Jeremy's time.
Do
If
we
y'all
have
any
more
questions, just go ahead and drop them in. But if not, man, I do want to let my guy Jeremy know, like always, man, I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you stopping by and just collabing and working with me again. Check out his channel, House of Kollasus, Middle Eastern Tuesdays. You're not gonna miss. You're not gonna be sell short, man. He got good content every time. Hey, it's just know we're gonna do this again. Next time, it's definitely gonna be on your channel. Because by this time, we owe it to your people. We
Hey,
owe it to your channel for sure.
as always, bro. It's always a good time. I appreciate you for having me a part of it. Shout out to Greatness Gang for obviously allowing me. Shout out to my family from House of Kollasus that came through as well, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for this opportunity. I forgot to shout out my guy Need too, man. Shout out Need. Now that's
Bruh,
probably
I said his name. I
that's
think I
probably
might
the
say
hardest
his name like
working
twice,
man
man. Shout out to Need, man. So,
yeah.
hey. Shout out to Need, man. I'm telling you. Need really looks out, man.
Yeah, real good dude, man. Really good dude.
Real good dude. I call him. Me and him was talking earlier last week. I just sent him a little text message, just letting him know I'm thinking about him. Hope he doing good. I love what he doing in the content space. I'm telling y'all right now, man. I talk about Middle Easterns, but I do not cover Middle Easterns like Jeremy and Need. Bro, I literally started my fragrance channel.
Need was on another level.
Man,
Need was
he is.
that
He
guy.
definitely is.
He's the
But listen,
hardest working guy in Fragcom, in my opinion.
I literally started my channel on fragrances because of Jeremy. Because of Jeremy's video, fam. I was talking about just other stuff, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my channel. Then I saw that video that put me on Ooh for Glory. It was a wrap. It was a wrap from there. That top 10 Middle Eastern video that you dropped, it was a wrap from there. I've been hooked ever since. And my God, I'm telling you, bro, I can't. Hey, this whole channel. My God, hey, you inspired this shit, dog. That's that's where we at, man. I appreciate
That's a
it,
blessing.
man.
That's a blessing, man. That's all I ask for. Like I said, this life that we live is not our own, man. I'm just here to be a vessel to help the next man, the next woman, and do my best to do God's work. That's it.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, go ahead. Hey, look, we ain't getting no questions. Go ahead and hit your signature outro, and then we out of this piece.
Oh, man. Shoot, man. My name is Jeremy. You are tuned in to the House of Kollasus featuring Destined for Greatness. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to have that friend tell a friend about our videos as well as our live stream. But to finish it off, I'm going to throw it to my guy D.
Hey, man. My guy hit just, it's called Ooh for It's all for the glory of God, baby. Hey, yes, sir, man. Y'all know what we doing, man. All glory be to God, man. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. D4G truly blessed. Destined for greatness. And we out.